Cotton was once a thriving cash crop in Kenya, but after the liberalization of the agriculture sector, cotton growing and ginneries have been ailing over the last few decades. With most of the country's ginneries closing down as farmers abandoned the once top cash spinner, a few farmers in parts of Embu and Meru are working on reviving the crop. In this week's episode of The Next Frontier, Philip Keitany tells us more about this renaissance.
The textile industry in Kenya has a lot of opportunities because the country does not meet its quota in the African Growth and Opportunities Act to access the markets in America. This means there are ready buyers if people decide to pay farmers well, if the investors concentrate on value addition. Farmers in parts of Embu and Meru counties are now embracing the one-stop cash spinner and hoping that the crop will be a life changer for them.
Na hapa area ya hii kiangazi inaingianga haraka sana. Sasa maharagwe hata mahindi haikui mzuri. Na tunaona pamba ndio ile mmea inaweza vumilia hewa ya hapa.
In the 1970s, Kenya was a major East African producer of seed cotton for both local consumption and export. Today, the potential of the cotton industry in Kenya remains high. However, poor production methodologies due to lack of appropriate technical skills in the agronomic practices and deficient marketing system for cotton and other crops result in a failure to meet smallholder expectations of cotton quality and pricing.
Wakulima hapa hawaelewi sana juu ya pamba. Lakini wakati wanaenda wakierezwa wanaweza lima na area hii inaweza endelea mzuri sana.
After years of trying other crops, these farmers found it hard to make ends meet because the other crops like maize and beans do not do well in this region.
Mimi sijachanganya sababu ukichanganya pamba tuseme kama na zile dhoroko ama ndengu, hii mimea huharibu inaharibu pamba.
Cotton has been identified as a key subsector with the potential to benefit 8 million people in the drier areas of Kenya. The Cotton Development Authority (CODA) has been set up to coordinate rehabilitation of the cotton sector.
When we realized that cotton industry was almost on its knees, we decided to invest in the ginnery, and we started with the equipment which you've seen. But unfortunately, when we went to the field, we realized that we had a serious shortage of raw material.
After harvesting, farmers bring their cotton to the Meru cotton ginnery, where seeds and lint are separated using this machine, then cleaned and packed into these 200-kilogram bales.
Tanzania is doing 450,000 bales, the bales you are seeing there. Uganda is doing 150,000. Kenya, we are doing hardly 30,000 bales.
The decline is, however, blamed on the poor management of the African bollworm, the cotton stainer, aphids, and mites that are a major challenge in cotton farming. However, they are manageable if farmers keenly follow the right procedures of pest and disease control and management. The introduction of the second-hand clothes in the country in the late 80s and early 90s is blamed for the death of the textile industry and the cotton sector in the country. But now farmers in Embu and parts of Meru are trying to revive the sector by going back and growing cotton in their farms. Philip Keitany for The Next Frontier.